teams that have battled through a long regular season thrive in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for a gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to Raymond James Stadium, home to a pirate ship and the Buccaneers in Tampa, Florida. As we'll see, last season's national champions, BYU Cougars, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Here we go in the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football. National championship at stake. They'll return it from inside the 5. Excellent coverage team has brought that after just a short return. BYU's offense comes on the field first today. And here we are, folks, the last two teams standing, battling for a national championship. It's been a long regular season. They have survived a punishing playoff run, and here we go. The trophy is in the building. Who's going to walk out of here with a lifelong memory?
Chris, one of the great things now that we're in this 12-team playoff format and in the national championship is we no longer...
Reset to be brought down the road at the 5-yard line.
Well, a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
Receiver in motion now. And on third and very long, looking to throw. Under pressure, just lets it go. That's just a throwaway there on third down. And now a fourth down play now. So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. Fair catch made near the 45. So Alabama's offense gets their first crack now. Let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yard.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Makes the catch downfield. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. Alabama comes up with
a nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. That's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper, Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
Quarterback keeps the football. Powering through. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Critical third down play for this offense right here.
And ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone.
Easy. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team not going to kick it around. Fields it just outside the goal line. Here comes the back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this round? Ocfb decides to keep it here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Offense right to the line. Picking up the tempo.
And they go with the option. They didn't throw the defense at all. You know, this defense has worked all week on defending the option, being fundamentally sound. That time, really good job with assignment football. Nowhere to go and a very short game.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And he dives to make a beautiful catch there. BYU getting set for the first and 10 now.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Short pass finds the tight end.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
The receiver grabs it. Breaks loose at the 30. He finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. Timeout called by the defense there first. Seems like make some adjustments here. This BYU offense is quickly moving down the field. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. The quarterback keeps it here. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards. Now, second down. Makes a quick catch. Touchdown. Logan Allen. Is that an answer with a first score this tight game?
What a tough matchup for this defense down inside the 5-yard line against the big tight end. You're so worried about a snap, maybe a fade to the receivers, and instead they go to the big man and he makes you pay.
No problem with PAT right down the middle.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. On the kickoff, his hammer sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. On first down, it's play action. He's looking deep here. And the pass is dropped. This would have been a big game that he could hold on. The 25 at second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? Second down, we're going to throw it. He breaks the pass. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yards on the play. Alabama comes up with a run quickly.
You know, Chrissy, think about it. Efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Ice Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense edge to it.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
To throw it here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Except for the down. Trying to muscle for the first down. End zone ahead. Easy to the right.
That's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. But the point of the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there, move it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. So, BYU offense comes back on the field. They were able to march on the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. He finds his man. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gain there. One big play and the offense has flipped the field. They're across the 50, set up for the first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw. Tackle quickly after the catch. He'll be sure of the mark. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Finds his man. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that conversion. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Short. Nowhere to go on that play. They've got to go back. It's a loss of yard. 4th down and 2 coming up to try to keep the drive going. Offense looking to throw the ball. But it's incomplete. Turnover on downs. Looking to throw it on first down. They get to completion.
I think it's important to let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Looks left and finds his target there. And he'll make his way around to gain decent yardage. Alabama comes up with the lead quickly. Throw forward on 3rd and short. He's lost the ball. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. Very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
The punt team making their way on the field. He gets it away. Directional kick with nice distance. Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. It's a keeper to the left. That one wins the ball across the 40. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
So the ball plays right again. The offense starts with the 1st and 10.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
No runner out of the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. So the ball at midfield, now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense will round him up after a 7-yard gain. Bring 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for the receiver. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to a 31 and a first down. The offense comes up the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down after a short gain there. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Well, they flipped into the field. We're set for the second quarter. National championship trophy is in the building. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Look out, room to run here.
All right, Chris, here comes that tempo. Sometimes just getting that first down will kick them into that gear.
And the wideout goes in motion. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. It's a wide receiver screen. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He could not be stopped. Touchdown. And this national championship game is now we're going to have a fun finish here.
Now, maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
Point after, up and good. And BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up and just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the return over the ground. Rams offense going to be back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. And they get a drive going this time. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Alabama comes under the line quickly. Play fake, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete, looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time. They bring the punter onto the field now. And they'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. We'll call for the fair catch here. Offense back out there trying to get something going. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They stopped it at 47, but that's enough for the 1st down.
That's another huge game for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Throw now on 1st down. Here's an easy completion to the back end of the backfield. He's going to lose yards there. Force out of bounds. Great play by the defense. They'll try the ground game into the running back. Running with purpose. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running back. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets him up 1st down from the 3rd and 1. He will set for the 1st and 10 now.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
And they finally bring him down, but the offense set it back 1st down from the 15. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Pass is caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the ball. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important run to avoid 3rd and long. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Screen to the wide receiver. And he's brought down, but they're moving backwards after the completion. Good work on the defense. 8-play of the drive coming up. A long way to go on 3rd down. Makes the man on the move. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. Now offense with some pre-snap motion. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it. Touchdown. from inside the 5. He tackled a 17-strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch. Get a little bit closer to the mark. It's a shotgun run call. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. On third down, drops to throw. Pass complete on a crossing route. Get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
A clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they get a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. On first and 10, looking to throw. Oh, it's incomplete. He was right in his hands, and he dropped it. Second down after that previous play. Handoff from the shotgun. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. How aggressive will they be on this first down play?
What an impressive job here by this quarterback to work through his progressions, had the time to be able to read the defense properly, and then eventually finds the underneath route for a first down.
Offense right on the line, playing the tempo now. Rolling off play action. Makes a quick grab. He breaks free, still going. Continues to fight for yards. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. Alabama now operating in the red zone. They keep him guessing with a run. Runs through the defender. Tackle way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. See if the loss ends up pulling this drive. It's 2nd down now and 16. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The offense 2 for 2 on third downs in this drive, but this will be tough. It's 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. This one is blown off and balls incomplete. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit any better than that. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And the kickoff will be returned. Stop at the 22. That's a pretty solid coverage there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Caught quickly. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. The Cougars looking to use the up-tempo offense here. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. What's the play call here on the 2nd down for this offense? Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Defense is coming after him. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. And moving the receiver now before the snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He fires this throw, and he's intercepted.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football, break from the ball, and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
First down. They're going to throw the football. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He goes very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The pocket breaking down. It's complete. So on fourth down now, here comes the field goal unit. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. He missed it. Target the top. And it's still a 4-point margin after this. Now the first play of this drive now from the 35. On the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They bring him down with a solid run there by the sophomore. The offense will quickly spend the timeout here. Solid run, good for first down yardage. Looking for a man. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to 32. First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal now. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. He's kicking out at Kevin Connors after a halftime update.
Chris, the battle for the most coveted trophy in all of college football has been fierce. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Looking to pass here on second down. That's right on the left side. Football comes out. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one.
Well, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. They'll drop back here on third down.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. I mean, it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. first down. Lets it go quickly. Catch made in space. Look out. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, BYU. Way too much speed on that line. This was just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense back out of the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Alabama comes up quickly.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. They're down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, he throws for the first down. It's a quick grab. The defense stops it just short of the mark, but that'll bring up 4 down. The pass not enough for the first down. Hunting unit is on the field. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Offense makes their way on the field. Play action here on first down. Fires it to the right end. Only dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Catch made on the outright. Breaking free at the 35. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22. One explosive play as this offense set just outside the red zone now with a first down. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. The Cougars move into the red zone. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like the defense has it. Take it away.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground, and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. A quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They lose 3 in that place, and now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Makes a quick catch. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Hunter has been very busy so far, but they only convert here on 3rd down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Networks picked up. What a play. Now looks like a return. That's a 4-yard takeaway. Sets up the offense on the 34.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they really force this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball at the end of the air. Defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
To go with the ground game, the quarterback takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line after a loss of 1. The Cougars come to the line in a hurry up. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Fires it down the right side. He makes the ground. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain on the pitch and catch.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Going absolutely nowhere. The loss of it. Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. Takes the handoff, looking to throw. The pressure is sacked into the tackle inside the tackle.
If you're going to throw the ball this close to your own goal, you got to go to the quick game to get the ball out fast and give your quarterback a chance. Otherwise, consider running the football. Something different from sitting back and holding the ball and giving the defense a chance to cover the big sack.
The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. Trying to run it in. The defense stops and goes to the goal line, but not out. Big play from both teams to the offense. Punch it in. 4th and goal from the 2. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Another touchdown pass to this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
And they get set now to try the PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Turner trying to create good field position. Turner blocked down. Sets up the next drive. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Tough running to avoid a loss. Just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Offense in hurry-up mode.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
And the defense scores not much of a gain on that completion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender is right there, and it brings up 4th down now. One team ready to move away. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. Here's the fair catch by the return man. Offense drops that onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. He hands it off from the gun. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a receiver. He's got it on a crossing route. He picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake on 1st down. Makes the catch downfield. They make the tackle, but actually moves it inside the red zone.
What a game here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Ball handed off. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Running back has it on the screen now. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, BYU. Extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. a man, but not much room to maneuver. Stop after a small gain. The gain makes it second and medium.
Brings up second down.
From the shotgun, drops back. Oh, the big fella almost had it. Incomplete, though, brings up third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. He pulls in the catch. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a fourth and short. They come up short on the third down completion. And here comes the punt team. Returner decides to fair catch this. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the left side. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. The ball tries the right side here. Fighting off the defender. Wow, juked the first tackler. That was enough to make the first down. The running play gives the offense a set of downs. They're going to run it. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. He lets it go on the move. Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. It's an out. The catch made. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
You know, with the lead in the national championship in the second half, there are a lot of offensive coordinators around the country that would be more conservative, run the ball, keep the clock moving. I love the fact that this offensive coordinator takes a chance here, throws the football, shows the confidence he has in a quarterback, and it really pays off.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. He keeps it on a design run. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got it for a 3-yard loss. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. He's got it, looking for the end zone. He steps out of bounds, close to the goal line. Right, watch it in there. It's BYU in the lead. And in this battle for the national championship, it has been a beatdown so far. Not what you hope for. Let's review how we got here. One quarter away from crowning a national champion this college football season. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. Got a muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, bring it down.
Guys, man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's quarterback, running back, receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to put it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? The receiver makes the catch. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. First set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw.
I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. There's the snap. The quarterback setting up the throw. And the pass ball is incomplete. Those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the run here. Let's it go. The tight end has got it. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Looking for the wideout. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
The defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
He's got his wings alone. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
That's tough for this defense. You give up the catch, but you also let the receiver break a tackle and get some yards afterward.
They'll hand it off. Picks up a game here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the 1st down mark. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. It's a quarterback keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short. Now late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Trying for a 4th down completion. QB to the tight end for a completion. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. They'll try the ground game here. No way to run up the middle. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. Oh, he's going backwards. The wildcat did not fool this defense at all. And the defense hold up here on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Alabama.
Well, this never say die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. Look at that. He's still going. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. Just pounding away for another big game. But you wonder if this defense offense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this offense and by this running back. You got to believe they're just looking to add to this lead with yet another touchdown.
They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Zero running stop. The offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. He's got a man down the middle. Breaks free with room to run. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown. BYU.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out there. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made over the middle. Completion makes it second and short. And he drops back in the gun. Pass rush closing in. Swallowing the pass rush.
I'm surprised they're still throwing the football. At this point in the game, just run the football, work the clock, and get the heck out of here and get ready for next week.
Here they come on third and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up early. On third down, he drops to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Alabama getting set for the first and 10 now. Handoff here from the shotgun. He goes nowhere to stop Cole behind the line of scrimmage. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. When he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the wildcat ball. And they reported a third down attempt for this offense. From the shotgun, inside handoff. Quick spin on the run. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Now it's a very high kick straight up in the air. This will be fair caught at the 30. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. The offense now looking at third and short. They're on the 40, trying to keep this drive going. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Fighting off the defender. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield with the 48. That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. There's a stiff one. The offense able to fall on the football, working to maintain possession. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys to go out there and leave no doubt. Say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as a top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Front Street and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the BYU Cougars.